What's going on, everybody? It's Nate from Ferocious Beard Company. Welcome to Ferocious Collaboration Corner here on the first Tuesday of the month. So that's how we're doing it now. Every first Tuesday of the month, we're doing Collaboration Corner. So thanks for being here. I've got two scents I'm going to be reviewing tonight. These are the scents I made this last month, and I'm going to let you know what I think about LIDO deck and Barber's Retreat. LIDO deck was submitted by Rob Brennan, and Brian Hershey submitted Barber's Retreat last month. And I've just been really excited to get this word out to you about what I think of these scents. This once a month is hard to do because I really love this show so much, and I want to do this show more often. So I think in the future, we'll try to get back to a weekly or maybe at least bi-weekly. But this is literally, of the two shows I do every week, well, when I was doing this every week, I really like this one a lot. And so it's just so exciting and so fun to just collaborate with you guys on different things. So anyhow, we'll figure out how I can maybe do this more often than once a month, because I don't want the momentum to just drop. I think we really have a good time when we're here doing this stuff. So I will work on coming up with a way to do that more often. For the Friday show, I'm trying to get guests on every week if I can, just because I think it adds a little bit of, it's more than just me talking about stuff. And I think it's really interesting to kind of see how other people, what they do, how we interact together with them, and just kind of peek into their world, see what they're up to. But the thing is, I just don't want to lose you guys in the mix too. I love conversing with you guys too. So I want to make sure that there's a balance between having someone that we're talking to, plus keeping you guys engaged as well in conversation with me, and if I have any guests and so forth. But anyhow, welcome to the show. Let's see. It looks like Bearded Votto was first tonight. He was first, and he came in here at 6:16 p.m. So welcome to the show, Votto. Good to see you, brother. Bearded Wolf is also in the house. What's up, brother? Rob Brennan, how's it going, man? Brian Hershey's here. Dagan over at BGG Beard Reviews. How are you? Another gorgeous day in the DFW area. Everyone else is buried in snow, and I think we were up to probably 70 or 75 today. So I can't complain about that, although it's been literally almost 10 years since I've seen more than a couple of inches of snow. I do kind of miss it from looking at it, but I don't miss shoveling one bit. Puzzly Bearded, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Glad you're here. Who else is here tonight? Redneck Viking is here. And he reminded me, we do have dirt available as an option. So I did update the website for the Create Your Own. I added the couple of scents that we did not have on there before. Dirt. What else did we put on there? Was it Magnolia? Something like that. Anyway, I've updated with more choices now. So we have probably close to 40 fragrance oils and still around 35 or 36 essential oils to choose from. If you want to make your own beard oil, have at it, and I will make it for you. But if you have any questions too about that, reach out to me. I'm happy to engage you and just kind of talk about what you're looking for. Or if you just want to just pick your own and just say, make it, I will certainly do that too. So check out the Create Your Own. It's back up on the website as of this year. And literally it was 10% of my sales last year were Create Your Own. And so I think it's really cool to do, and it's really fun, and it's fun for me to do that too. So I just love doing things that are different from the normal sense I do. So Tiki's in the house. What's going on? Happy Groundhog Day, everyone. Is it Groundhog Day already? Well, I missed that somehow, but happy Groundhog Day. If it is Groundhog Day, happy Groundhog Day. Who else is here? We're also running this tonight on both YouTube, and I thought I'd bring it up onto Facebook as well. So, but everyone here is on YouTube tonight. There's currently 6 of us, which is cool because that means it's a nice small group and really collaborate really well. That's the thing about doing this once a month, though. I'm wondering if that's going to make our numbers go down. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But either way, I don't care if there's 2 people on here or 50 or even more. I just love engaging with you guys. So, that's what I think about it. So, but be sure to like and subscribe like and subscribe. And of course, comments are great if you want to as well. Live comments are awesome because that means I can answer them right away when I'm here, and so can anybody else. And if you leave comments after the fact too, I keep all these videos that we make, we keep them up on our collection of videos. So if you want to review them after or make comments later, or let's say you missed the show and you want to go back and watch it, if you're having trouble sleeping, let's say, and you just put your earbuds on and just go to sleep with this in the background. I've done that before. Go for it, but leave comments if you want, and I'll be sure to answer them as I can if I don't see a comment during the live broadcast. Let's see. Rob says, Lido is Italian for beach. It's pronounced Lido. Oh, thank you, Rob. Lido deck. There we go. Lido deck. Awesome. I don't know why I call it Lido deck. Well, I guess because I didn't know, but beach, Italian for beach. And you know something, believe it or not, I actually lived in Italy for a year, but I never learned the word beach. I lived in Rimini, Italy, which is basically like the Daytona Beach of Europe. I was, let's see, 18, 19. I was 20 years old, had my own apartment. It was basically like a resort community. Like, in other words, it was like a club, it's kind of like going to Daytona Beach, really. Like, there was tons of like dance clubs and bars and restaurants in the summertime. Millions and millions of people would come there to holiday in Rimini. But in the wintertime, it got pretty cold and everyone went home, and there wasn't that many people. But it was really, really awesome in the summer. I had a great time there. I was there for a year. But so you would think I would know Lido, but thank you, Rob, for letting me and everyone else know about that. Bearded Wolf says, sorry you're late. That's all right. No problem. You're not late. If you're late, I was late actually, 8:01 or so. I think I joined. So I was late. So I'm sorry I'm late too. So I guess we showed up just in time. Let's see. Redneck is saying, are you going to do a special show for St. Patrick's Day? That's a great idea. I might. I'm not sure yet. I'll think about what we can do for that show if I do. I am wearing a McGuire's Irish Pub shirt. This is from Florida, which I really want to get a Ferocious shirt that looks kind of like this. So this basically has a patch here. Can you imagine like Ferocious down the side there? And then in the back, it's basically like a larger version of that. I think that would be pretty cool. I just need to find someone that could actually make something that's really, really nice like this without copying all their ideas. I just think I like this a lot. There's a Lido deck on cruise ships, Tiki says. Lido deck is the cruise ship deck that is home to the outdoor swimming pool and adjacent bars and dining options. Okay, very cool. I've been on one cruise in my life, only one cruise. It was a Disney cruise back, 2014, 15, something like that. And I actually liked it a lot. It was really fun. I didn't think I'd like the cruise, but it was nice. And Disney at the time, and might be still the truth, it's the only cruise ship where you can actually bring your own alcohol on board. Like, I think you could bring like one bottle of whatever you want to drink, but you can bring it, no issues. You don't have to check it in. You don't have to, whatever. You don't have to sneak it on board. I've heard of people that would like take, I know a guy that he bought a case of water, emptied them out completely. He poured vodka in each of those bottles and resealed the bottles and the case. So basically, this is my water, and he got that on board. But you don't have to worry about that on the Disney cruise. Just you can bring a bottle of whatever your favorite drink is onto the cruise ship without any problems. Just bring it in with your luggage. So, all right. So let me give you guys a couple of updates while we're here. It's 12 minutes past 8 here in Texas. Now, couple of updates with respect to Collaboration Corner. So I've been doing a lot of thinking about how I want to keep the scents on the site for a period of time, but not indefinitely, because in quite all honesty, just like any other new scent, once the scent has been there for a while, sales don't really happen that much anymore. So, and I don't want to end up having all these scents that are just kind of stale. So what I thought I might do is, if what we'll do is each month, if your scent is selected to be on the ferociousbeard.com website, then I will keep it up there for periods of 1 month at a time. And so during that month, if it sells well, or if it even sells a little bit, I'll keep it on a following month. But as sales drop from the scent, then I'll drop the scent from the site, just because there's no reason to keep it on there indefinitely. I just feel like I'll end up having, we already have 40 collaboration corner scents, and I'll end up having kind of like the same scenario I had before when I had 60 different scents to choose from, and people were just getting overwhelmed with what to choose. So I think we're going to do month by month. And if your scents that are on there sell that month, then I will extend it another month. But otherwise, we'll just have a rotating, constant new scents to choose from, which I think people really would like because they're always trying something new. So that's, I think, what we're going to do with the Collaboration Corner scents. So that being said, the scents that are on there, I'm going to start rolling them off every week, the ones from the oldest to the newest. So I will just take a chunk of the older scents from way back when we first started this show earlier last year, I should say, and we'll just remove those from the site. I won't fully remove them. I'll deactivate them so they're not visible, but I don't want to delete them, because let's say, a few months later, or 6 months, next year, someone's like, hey, do you still have that scent? I'll be able to add it to the site real quick so you can order it, and we'll keep it on there for a period of time again. So I just want to try that out and see how it goes. I don't want to just blast it completely from the site, just because then, this is our creativity we're talking about here. So I want it to be kind of there for posterity's sake, at least. So we'll keep those in the background, invisible to people to search, unless you or other people know about it, and then we'll, of course, roll it back out again for that next month. So that's what I was thinking we're going to do about that. Now, I also wanted to talk to you guys about the app download giveaway. You may or may not have heard about, but what I'm doing is every month, and in total candor, the whole goal of this is to have more people download the mobile app, because it is so convenient for me to send messages out to you guys. I've really started tinkering around with how I can make that app look really good, and I think it really does look good now. When I first got it, I will be the first to admit it needed a lot of work, because it was cool, it was good, it was new, but I don't think I was using it to the best of its ability. So I've really learned more about how the app works and how I can get the products that we want on there to be there. So that way you can, keep it in your pocket and just download it, just order things on the go whenever you want. And I can also use that to send you guys messages about sales we're having, flash sales, discount codes. You can save your favorites into that app. I can put, for example, if anyone who's looking at the app this past week, I added last month's Neon After Dark onto the app. So that's on the app right there. And as soon as you click on it, it brings you right to the page where you can order the oil, the balm, or the butter. I've broken it down we've got your beard oils, and you can just kind of, oops, where'd I go with that? Sorry. Yeah, you can scroll and see all the different beard oils we have. And then we've got beard balms, beard butters, order by scent now. So now I've categorized the scents. So you've got them all in one easy to look place. So here's the deal with the app, guys. Every month it'll be a new giveaway, but I'm going to give away $50 gift cards each month. And how it works is every time you place an order from the mobile app, I will run a report at the end of the month that just shows me the mobile apps and the mobile app orders, and it will spit out the order numbers as well. So I will take all of those orders that came in from the app, put them into a raffle type system, like a wheel, and then we'll spin the dial the last Friday of the month on Ferocious Free for All. So there's a total transparency. We will all be able to watch together, and whoever order number I pick will win a $50 gift card for that month. I'll already have your email address because you will have placed an order. Now I have to say, and take a look at other companies, because sometimes companies don't do things the way they're supposed to. But in all candor, what I need to do as a legitimate company is I need to have a way for you to enter the contest without buying something. You cannot legally hold a giveaway to just say, I'm only going to do this. You're only eligible if you bought something. You have to have a way for people to enter the giveaway who haven't bought something. So legally, what I'm going to do to make sure that you have the ability to enter without buying something is, if you send a letter to my our box, and here's what you just have to do. You have to send a letter containing your name, address, email address, and the phrase "this month's mobile app" entry, and the month for which the entry is for. And you're going to send it to Ferocious Beer Company, 750 South Main Street, 150-74, Keller, Texas, 76248. And I will go to the post. I'll go to my box that last Thursday before the last Friday of the month and get any letters I receive. And I will also add those to the giveaway. So that's, I feel like it's, first of all, I want to thank you guys for downloading the app, and, a $50 giveaway a month. I think that's in the budget. We're not doing a whole lot of advertising, and I think we can definitely swing that. And, I think that is my way of thanking you for downloading the app and for placing orders with me. So we're going to start doing that this month. So it's already the 2nd. So any orders that have come in so far through the mobile app, plus any orders that come in up until that, it'll have to be, we'll say that Friday, the last Friday of the month, are eligible. The rest of them, we'll just do the next month. So hope that you guys enjoy that. And anyhow, I've been talking a lot. I gotta have a little sip of water here. QT, Quick Trip, big Texas gas station. So let's see here. A couple of things. Puzzly Bearded says, I love the app. Thank you, Puzzly. Thank you very much. And I think only more good things can come on that app. I'm really learning the ins and outs of it. I've already compared it to some other people that have the same company app, and I think we're on the right track here, guys. So Bearded Cheesehead says he gets his first Ferocious this week. Awesome. I can't wait till you try it. And I'm serious. If you like it, if you love it, if you don't like it, please let me know. I really, really want to know. So, and you said there's so much you wanted to try. That really makes me happy. Thank you so much. I can't wait till you get it. Tiki says, Cheesehead, what did you get, if I don't mind my asking? The pineapple oud oil. Sweet oud. Actually, yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? So very cool. Buffalo Todd says, any chance of the orifice reducer instead of droppers in the future? You spilled your infinity the other day. I'll tell you something, Todd. When I first started Ferocious, I swore that I would have only the orifice reducers, which actually it was the Euro drip, which might be slightly different than the orifice reducers. Same principle, tip it over and it drops. But yeah, I did that for like the first 8 months of Ferocious when we first started. They were 1 ounce bottles and they were just the drip kind. And the feedback I got was, can't we have the bottle droppers? The actual droppers. We didn't like, they didn't like the orifice reducers. I don't know if we were just ahead of the times or whatever, because it seems like a lot of companies are now going to that. But I agree with you. I spilled so many things when I was building beard oils that I was like, you know what? I am not going to have our customers be dropping beard oil over the place. And, but, I listen to people. I listen to what people say. And the majority of the people that asked or told me about, they didn't like those orifice reducers. And so I stopped and I reversed course and went to the droppers. Maybe I can. Anything's possible. But I know that the majority of people I've talked to still like the droppers. And because of that, having 2 different types of bottles, it makes it a little bit tricky. So I don't know. I may be able to get some orifice reducer tops that you can pop, just pop in, and then I can maybe send that if you want, like click this button and I'll send you an orifice reducer top or something like that. That's a possibility. Absolutely. But let me see what I can do about that. And if you don't mind, Todd, reach out to me offline, just so we can talk about it in a little bit more depth, because there may be something we can do about that. You can buy, tops for, I mean, I can buy like 500 tops as long as they fit the bottles. And sometimes the bottle tops, I buy the bottles with these already, and so they're sized to work. Sometimes they're like 20/400. Sometimes they're a little bit off, but they come with a dropper. So I just need to make sure that there's consistency. Um, let's see here. Pineapple is one of your favorites. That's a Mudrucker scent. Yes. I had a dream of pineapple and oud and had to pick it up. You love oud. Well, I really do hope you like this scent. I'm excited for you, and I can't wait for you to try it and give me your opinion on that. Lenny's in the house. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Yo, good to see you. Absolutely. Bearded Wolf says, my oldest son has swiped almost all your ferocious oils. Well, I'll be honest with you. I did pay him a little bit just to do that, so you might get some more. But that's really good feedback, though. Is he swiping other oils too, or just ferocious oils? The dripper is cheaper. Yeah, I think as well. I recall those bottles were a little bit cheaper because they were, a little bit simpler. I mean, these are pretty. If you buy these, like I buy these in cases of 98 at a time. So I usually get like 1 or 2 at a time. And then as I start to get low, I'll just order another 98 of them. I used to buy, when I first started, I was buying like big, huge boxes with probably like 450 at a time. And it was just like, I don't know, just a little overkill because they would last for months and months and months with that many bottles. So now I just grab like 198 at a time. Yeah, the office dripper, the orifice dropper is cheaper. It is, yeah. You like the pump tops? I've tried some with pump tops. I haven't found one that I'm in love with yet because sometimes they work well, sometimes they don't. I've tried a couple of different brands though, just to see how they operate. And I think some of them use the fine misters instead by accident. They really shouldn't. They should be using. There's one that is better for oils. So, but anyhow, let's see. Justin Bell says that's a good idea to make the reducer an option. Yeah, like just the top itself, because the bottle, as long as it will hold the bottle, as long as it fits on the bottle, then you know what? I would make it a free option. I remember when I first started doing these. I charged like $1 for these, and overall people were okay with it. But I did get 1 or 2 people in a review. It was a review. One reviewer who was like, they're nickel and diming people to death, charging $1 or something for a drop top. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be known as someone who's nickel and diming. You guys know I love to take care of you guys if I can, and I refuse to have that be like a negative in a review. So I was like, from now on, we're doing free bottle tops and free castor oil, because I was charging $1 more for that too, because I didn't know what I was doing. I was just starting out with business. What do I know, right? I know how to make beard oil. Just ferocious. Oh, cool. Well, he's got great taste. All fresh. He likes fresh, I see. That's awesome. Puzzly says you're starting to fall in love with the pump tops. I'll have to look into that and see, which vendor makes some really good pump tops that are going to work well, because those are actually kind of the best of both worlds. If they work, is that you just do however many pumps works for you, you get that amount out, and it's not, if you drop the bottle, God forbid it drops on a carpet, hopefully, and that way it just won't break and shatter. But yeah, that probably is the best of both worlds right there. So let's see. That's all said and done. I did jazz up the site a little bit. The window here, I called us the original Create Your Own Brainstorm, which we are, Ferocious Collaboration Corner. There are other companies that you can say, hey, can you make a beard oil for me? But I think it's pretty fair to say that nobody quite does it like how we do it here at Ferocious. And that is literally, you can go and create your own scent and pick whatever you want, and I will figure out a way to make it work. And if I can't get it to work, I'll let you know. And of course, I'll make sure that, you know, you understand what it's going to smell like before I send it to you. But let's do this. It is 8:30. Oh, did you notice at the bottom of the screen there? Your screen might be small if you're on a phone, but that is actually Neon After Dark, just to the right of the Save 15% with Code Ferocious. That's Neon After Dark, which is a collaboration corner scent right there. And that is the picture of a butter and a picture of the balm. So pretty cool. You know, in this program I'm using to make this is like 20 years old, but it still works well. And so why mess with a good thing, I say. Let's do some reviews. So Buffalo Tot says Jesus has a good pump top at Oak Hill. Now Oak Hill, they changed their name too, right, to Aztec. So I think they're going by Aztec Beard Company now. And Beard Justice has some good pump tops too. Old Cedric over there at Beard Justice, that's another great company. And he's over in Louisiana now. So he is he used to be, I think, in Virginia, and he moved to Louisiana a couple of years ago. Making some great stuff. Yeah, I figured that was a beard, Lenny. All right, so first things first, let's talk about LIDO deck. So LIDO deck it consists of coconut, banana, lime, and oud. And this was submitted by Rob Brennan. And let me just roll up my sleeves because I like to, you know, use my sleeve as use my arm as my representative of my beard. So I'm going to shake this up and I'm going to tell you the very first impressions. This is what I wrote down when I was taking notes, and let's see if it still holds up. Okay, so now I made these a few days ago, so they have had some time to settle or to blend together a little better. But my first impressions with LIDO deck is very strong in the bottle, and I even wrote down harsh acidic scent, which was the banana and the lime clashing. I discovered what it was that was causing that scent because I was like, which of these scents? Is it the coconut? Is it the banana, the lime, or the oud? And what I believe basically is that the banana and the lime were starting to clash. So I wrote, and I still find it to be the case, a mild coconut scent in the bottle, and the oud makes it very sweet. And that's exactly what I still smell. Mild coconut scent in the bottle and a little bit of sweetness. Now, let's see. What I'm going to do is I'll use my right hand or my right arm, 2 drops. And you see this is the new, well, I'll show you in a bit. So I'm going to put this on. And when I put it onto my arm, immediately the coconut starts to come out and play. You really couldn't smell the coconut so much in the bottle because, again, the banana and lime were really kind of vying for top billing inside the bottle. But once you kind of take it out and separate it, all of a sudden that coconut comes out and it really establishes a base with the oud, and it kind of becomes like this medium note inside the bottle. Or I'm sorry, outside the bottle. And when I was making this, let me see, I have the number of drops I was making too. So let me just bring those up because I think that's kind of key. And the reason for it is because I actually added a few things, or I changed it from when I first put this in the bottle. I added, originally, I had, what I have, let me see. To make this work well, I added 2 extra drops of lime and 3 extra drops of oud. And when I did that, it became less acidic smelling because it was very acidic smelling initially. But I think it was the oud that kind of mellowed it out. So I'm going to just let you know what's in here. 5 coconuts, 3 bananas, 6 limes, and 15 ouds. It's kind of a little heavy on the fragrance, particularly the oud. But what I was really wanting to tell you guys is when I smelled this, it reminded me of something. that I couldn't put my finger on initially. And finally, it dawned on me what this reminds me of. After mixing all these together, are you familiar with Play-Doh? Are you familiar with that scent of Play-Doh from when you were a kid? I even Googled it, Play-Doh. And here's how Hasbro describes Play-Doh. That's the company that makes Play-Doh. They describe the distinctive Oud Play-Doh as a combination of a sweet, slightly musky, vanilla-like fragrance with a slight overtone of cherry and the natural smell of a salted wheat-based dough. So I will say this does not have a smell of cherry, but the lime kind of takes its place. And I do also feel like this kind of smells like Play-Doh. I mean, it's a good scent. I think that I'm glad that I added those extra drops of lime in oud, just because I'll tell you, when you first, if I had made this and sent it to you without doing that, you would have been like, ooh, what's that smell? It's like, it's so not pungent, but it was so like strong, acidic smelling in the bottle initially that it was harsh, and I didn't like it at first. But since I changed it up a bit by adding those extra drops, it's really mellowed out. And as a result, I think that this rates a B. It is a B. I do like it enough to rate it as a B. It's a good scent. I do like this a lot. So great job, Rob. I will take some product photos, of course, because I want to give you guys credit you deserve for making some really good scents that are going to go on the site. I just want to take a snapshot and just put it on there. I want it to look good. And if you have pictures you want to include on the website for this, send them to me, ferociousbeardcompany@gmail.com, and I will add those to the images on the site. So this will be available in a oil, a balm, and a butter. We used to also have them available in a wax, but I've stopped making scented waxes, and I'm just having unscented waxes, just because it's just too much to manage having, different scents of beard wax too, especially when you're going to put oil in first, or butter or balm before you put the wax on. So, but this will be available in an oil, a balm, and a butter. But I will take some product photos and get them up on the site. So congratulations. It was really good job, Rob. So good job. Let me just take a look at some comments before we move on. All right, let's see. Joshua Ricks is in the house. What's up, Nate? Hope all is well. Better late than never. Absolutely, all is good. Just gave LIDO Deck a B, so he's going up on the site. This one is going up, and I will be talking about Barber's Retreat in a few minutes. So that'll be showing up soon. And I just want to read these comments here. Let's see here. El Tomahawk 22 is in the house. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Anybody else jump on that I haven't seen yet? Nope. Everybody else is here that I was expecting, and glad to see you guys. So anyway, let's talk about Barber's Retreat. This one here was made by Brian Hershey. He submitted the idea, and this is barbershop, oud, mango, coconut, and blueberry. 5 different things. And this being coconut, this being called Barber's Retreat, I kind of, as I say, that's a clue. Like if I'm doing a create your own and you call it Barber's Retreat, that tells me that, okay, it's got to at least smell like barbershop. It's not like a minimum thing. It has to really smell like what we're calling it, I think. So that's why I kind of went a little heavy with the barbershop. And what I did was I put 10 drops of barbershop, 10 of oud, 3 mango, 3 coconut, and 6 blueberries. So that's what I used. That is what is contained here. So if you ever want to make this at home, kids, you can certainly do that. Just listen to this replay and go buy those ingredients and just use those drops, and you too will have Barber's Retreat. So here were my first impressions, and I'm going to see when I open this up. Very, very pleasantly warm and mildly fruity. I smell the sweet blueberry and the tangy mango. Tangy mango. Wow, that's a hard thing to say. Tangy mango. Of course, you also do smell the barbershop, but it's warmer than the regular barbershop because you also have that oud. Now, here's what I wrote. It's a mostly low to mid tone of a scent with not really much in high notes. And the reason for that really is simple. There's nothing in this that is like, think of like when you're smelling things, the scent spectrum. There's nothing really super high, like florally. You've got your barbershop and oud, which are kind of like at the bottom to middle of the scent spectrum. And then you've got your mango, which is kind of a tangy smell, and blueberry, which is, it's not like a strawberry. It's a little bit lower in the scent spectrum than say a strawberry or a raspberry or something like that. Blueberry is just kind of right about in the middle to the upper. So this whole scent is pretty much along the low to middle part of the scent spectrum. Not that there's anything wrong with that. There isn't. It's a scent by scent basis. I mean, in some sense, it's nice to have like a high, a medium, and a low, but this works well. This works really well so far. Let me put this on and give you my impressions. So this is also the new blend where we have castor oil. See that? Look at that. I'm waiting for that second drop to show up. There it goes. It's a lot thicker than the old Ferocious Beard oil. Probably 50% thicker. Okay, so when I put this on, okay, on the one hand, I immediately smell like, envision, like when you go to the car wash and you get a one of those scents, those fragrance things for your car, but it's not entirely that. It also smells very, very well blended. And this right here, it's like a warm, bright scent of oud. And then you also have that blend of the blueberry and coconut, just kind of really just right in the middle of that. And it's a really nice scent. It really is. I like this one a lot. So with this particular one also, I started with 10 drops of barbershop. No, I'm sorry. I started with five drops. And then what I did was added 5 more after I blended them the first time. And I was like, you know what? This really needs more barbershop. So I added more barbershop, and that really did the trick. And I think this is a very rich scent. And I rated this one an A. It's really, really good. Brian, great job with this scent. I really like this scent a lot. So this will also be going up on the ferociousbeard.com website under Collaboration Corner. I'm going to hold on to it for a little bit because I want to take some product photos. I want to make, just to kind of make it look nice on the site. If you have any pictures you want to include that we can put on the product page as well, let me know. Send them to ferociousbeardcompany@gmail.com. I'll add them to the site. And I just think you did a great job. So awesome. Let's see. Rob Brandon says, oh, well, not quite as good as your Santa's Night Out. Dude, your Santa's Night Out kicked ass, man. I really liked your Santa's Night Out. So, but hey, that's okay. It's all for fun. And listen, it's just my nose and my, what I think about a certain scent. It's just as important as what you think about a scent. We all have our own, what we think is good, what we think is not good. That's why, some people like patchouli, some people don't. Some people like coffee scents, some people hate coffee scents. So we each have our own unique perspective on what is a good scent. And what I rate these scents is just my opinion. You might get it and say, wow, why does he like this? This is nasty. I don't think so, but you might, so it's totally subjective, as Lenny says. Absolutely. So, take what I talk about with a grain of salt. I just happen to own Ferocious Beard Company. So I just, I have to make a decision about what I'm going to put on the site based on if I like it or not. But again, you might like it. You might love it. You might not. That's okay. So good job, guys. Good job. And for those of you that just showed up, I just wanted to kind of go over real quick again. What we're going to do is for the Collaboration Corner scents, they will go up on the site for a month. And I'll start with the ones that have been on there now. There's literally 40 Collaboration Corner scents on there now. So I'm going to start like month from the ones from the early days of our show, start rolling those off the site. Unless somebody happens to order one, then we'll go ahead and keep it on the site for another month. But that's how I'm going to do it. I'll keep them on the site for a month. If we get an order or two, we'll roll it onto for another month. And then we'll just keep operating that way. That way, we can always have a constant rotation of new scents. I know we'll probably show up here indefinitely and just keep playing this game, which is just fun, collaborating with you guys and all together and hanging out. So, it's all for fun. And I just want to just have a constant influx of scents for people to choose from. So we will remove them from the site after a month if there's no sales, but then, I won't like delete them. I'll keep them in inactive status. So that way, in case, who knows, maybe 6 months from now where we might have a big rollout of, hey, here's all the scents we did or something. Or you might say, hey, can you add this back on again? Because I know a couple of buddies I told my friends about, and they were like, they want to buy it. So stuff like that, for sure. Let me know, and we can just always reactivate them. So anyhow, that's that. So I'm going to keep on these for a little bit, and then I will send these out to you, Brian and Rob, once I get some good photos done. And we'll get those out to you guys. So thank you for submitting those. And let's do a giveaway now, because it is like 8:45, and I think we ought to do a giveaway before it gets too late and before we forget about it. So here we go. Let's see. This will be for a $25 gift card to Ferocious. All right, so there are 12 of us here right now, and all of us are on YouTube. So nobody's over on Facebook at the moment. So that makes it really easy. Let me bring up my number generator and put this over here in this screen. Okay. So because there are 12 of us, let me share this for a second, and we'll go ahead and just make this 1 through 6. I won't pick it yet, but when you see ready, set, go, when you see the word go, pick one number, please, between 1 and 6. One number between 1 and 6. And if your number is first to feed into StreamYard hereafter, then you will be the winner of a $25 gift card. So here we go. Get ready, get set, and go. All right, and then after this giveaway, we'll go ahead and start taking new ideas. Tiki with the whip. Wait for go. Wait for go. Redneck Viking giveaway time. Oh, wait, wrong show. All right. Let's get this going here. All right, I'll just put stop. And once you see that stop, okay, great. Now, let's pick a number together. Here we go, 1 through 6. Number 2, first person to pick the number 2. Let's see. I see 3, 1, 5, 3. Alex, I see you are the winner. So congratulations, you're going to win a $25 gift card to Ferocious. And if you can, Alex, just please send me an email to ferociousbeardcompany@gmail.com and just let me know your full name, your email address, and the fact that you won this $25 here on the show, and I will go ahead and send you a $25 gift card to Ferocious Beard Company. So congratulations, and thanks to everybody else for participating in this giveaway. So awesome. And welcome to the show, Alex, by the way. Yes, Tiki says I need a couple of catchphrases for for my own show. Yeah, we can definitely do that. How about the original create your own brainstorm? That's a little bit, it's hard to say off the tongue there. But I did put that up there on the top just to see how it looked. But you're right. We should have something, a Texas-sized catchphrase. Yes. Leia, we'll do that. We ought to do a contest for that, for sure, man. Absolutely. Oh, Lenny says he was prioritized. Congratulations, Alex. Yes, congratulations. And yes, you were welcome, sir. Absolutely. I think, sir, Alex can go both ways, but I said, sir, but congratulations. What Dagan say? Oh, I like this here. Bearded Wolf says congrats. And he's got the whole celebratory ensemble there. So that's awesome. A Texas-sized catchphrase. I do like that. We do need a couple of those. That's for sure. All right. So let's see. I want to send that link out that I usually do. Let me see if I can grab it real quick. So give me one moment. I'm just going to go to the website. Let me put this up here. I'll move it to this screen. So where I'm going is if you go to ferociousbeard.com and click on create your own beard oil, on that page, there's a scent checklist that I'm going to, that I pasted up there. So you can feel free to download it anytime. And I'm going to paste it into this window here. Whoops, turn that off. Here we go. All right. So I'm posting a link into this stream here. And what that link is a link. It's a little bit kind of long. It's a Shopify link, but that's because my site's on Shopify. And it is a link of a PDF file that has pretty much all the different fragrance oils and essential oils that I have. And so the idea is like you can download that in advance of the show. That way you can take a look at it and see what we have. And then you can pick different scent, like different, throw out different fragrances and essential oils that you want to potentially see in this next month's collaboration corner. I will select 2 of them at the end of this show, and then I will make them. And for the next month, I'll let you know what I think about them. And if they're A's or B's, they'll go on the website. If they're C's, D's, or F's, they will not. But I will still send you your bottle at no charge because it's yours. It's your idea. You created the scent, so I will definitely throw that out and send it out to you. So, hey, what's going on there, Bushy Beard? Good to see you, brother. We're just getting ready now to have people send some ideas for collaboration corner since they want to see this next month. So it's good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. I don't know if I haven't really pasted these in a while. But you guys, let me just see something real quick. Go back to the page. Boy, this looks like there's an earthquake here, but there's not. All right. So Bushy Beard says he's going to put, let me start from the top just to make sure I'm not missing any. Bearded Wolf says he wants to do the last one he entered. All right. So let me just move this to the other side because the camera is blocking my view here. All right. So let's do this one here. Bearded Wolf first. And there is, so what people are doing for those that are new here is they gave me some ideas last show, which was on January 5th. And so I'm just finding their old submissions, and then I'm going to paste them onto this week's. So, all right. I think, was it the Circus, Bearded Wolf? Is that right? Raspberry, blueberry, lime, the Circus. Remember these two. Raspberry, though. Raspberry. Yeah, of course I got raspberry. Raspberry, blueberry, lime. That would be good. Let me just see if there's any more from last week. Nope, I don't see. Okay. Bushy Beard says he's going to put all his in from last week. So, okay. So just so everyone knows, that's Beach Love, which was Caribbean Escape, South Seas, and Very Sexy for Men. That's one. All right. Then there was also just desserts, butterscotch, blueberry, sandalwood bourbon, and warm vanilla sugar. Okay, and I just got to double check to see if there's any more from last time. Yes. Blueberry, amber, sandalwood, and oud, berry bush. Berry bush. Okay, got it. So let's see who else is coming up with some ideas. What's going on, Michael? Good to see you, man. I'm glad you showed up. How's it going, brother? Hope you're doing well. Create with Nate. There you go. I like that. That's a good one, Tiki. Create with Nate. That's got some potential. Create with Nate. You're here on the Create with Nate show. All right. So Puzzly. I like when people throw out ideas a lot rather than say just do mine from last week because I can just type like a fiend. Okay, Puzzly Bearded, and it's oak moss. Oak moss, mountain rain. Oh, warm rustic woods. I like where you're going with this. Dirt and honeysuckle. Very close to dirt road therapy, but that warm rustic woods changes it up. River's edge. Very cool. I like that. Great. Lenny says, can you have your two from last month? Yeah, sure. Let me grab them. All right. So Lenny's stuff. We got blackberry, vanilla, and lavender, sweet dreams, and lime, mango, vanilla, island escape. Awesome. Got it. Thank you, sir. You want to use, Brian says he wants to use blue smoke from last month. Okay, let me go grab that. There it is. It's blueberry, oud, and Cuban tobacco. Okay, it's been filed. And then Redneck says he wants his sent from last month. All right. Redneck. Second born, coffee, patchouli, oak moss, dirt, and very sexy for men. All right. Got it. You are in the books. Creation Nation. There you go. That's when we get a little bit bigger. And we got to have a way to manage that. But yeah, Creation Nation. I'm going to start jotting these down on. Create with Nate. Creation Nation. What would I do without you guys? I can't think of everything, and you guys really come up with some great ideas. Buffalo Todd says, lights out. And these are names for just making sure lights out and holy hippie. These are scents from last week, I think, or last month, I should say. Let me just double check. I don't see that then from that show. Let me go back in time a little bit and see. Oh, there's Holy Hippie. Wow, this was from way back on 12/22. All right, so there's Holy Hippie. Paste that one in. And then let's see if I can find the other one. There it is, lights out. Lavender, peppermint, eucalyptus, and vanilla. But I tell you, though, that peppermint may keep you awake. But lavender is great for sleep. All right. Chill with cat shelter in. BGG Beard Reviews. Dagan says mine from last time. All right. Let's see. Here we go. We got 1, 2. I got two of them. I got the warm vanilla sugar, amber, coconut, and strawberry. And then I got cedar leather, oud, amber, and vanilla. So I'll grab those. All right. Ryan says he's got an original on this page. So let's see here. We're talking lavender, blackberry, sandalwood. Why you want to spend all my money? Sandalwood's expensive. It is expensive, but I don't mind. All right, that'll be good there. Lavender, blackberry, sandalwood. Call it Sweet Dreams. I like that. Votto says my last two. All right, so let's grab those. And it looks like that was also probably from the 22nd. Yeah. We got oud, sandalwood, lavender, vanilla bean, which is beer delicious. And then we had aqua de beard, bergamot, neroli, tangerine, rosemary, mango, grapefruit, and patchouli. So that's going to take some time to make. Puzzly Bearded says library from last month. All right, let me grab that. Puzzly Bearded. Oh, well, we got Liberty, Barbershop, strawberry, blueberry, and coconut, and sandalwood bourbon. So is it library or Liberty? I'm not sure if it, or was there another one? Let's see. No, I think we'll just got to figure out if we want to call it library or Liberty today. Create with Nate. Yeah, that came up too, Michael. Create with Nate. What do you think? All right, so Redneck says he wants his from last month, and he has a few more ideas. So we got the second born, which is coffee, patchouli, oak moss, dirt, very sexy for men. So what you got for a new scent there, Stephen? Bushy Beard says, how many of mine did you have? Let's see. I have Berry Bush, which was blueberry, amber, sandalwood, and oud. When I looked at last month, let me see if there's any more. Oh, here's another one. Sorry about that. The Great Dragon, dragon blood, eucalyptus, and black pepper. So just to be sure, there's no more on this page. Yeah, it looks like, oh, I'm sorry. There's even one more at the bottom. Apple, warm vanilla sugar, cinnamon leaf, and bergamot. Ferociously tempting. All right, so let me add those two. Ferociously tempting. So there we go. You got 3 entries at this time. Cindy, what's going on? It is Ferocious time. We're doing a couple of things, coming up with some names. What do you think about Create with Nate or Creation Nation? Those are some ideas that have been tossed around. You've been enjoying the Votto caps. Bearded Wolf says tobacco, sandalwood, and lime. Cannot go wrong there. All right, tobacco, sandalwood, and lime. And whatever you want to call that, let me know, and I'll go ahead and add a name to it as well. So, hey, Lenny. Sure. No cap tiki. Oh, so Redneck says he wants the Trapper, but without patchouli. Okay. Call it the Nagger. Okay. The Nagger. Who does that remind you of? Let me grab. You don't have to answer that. No worries, man. All right. So let's see. The Trapper. I just want to see where I had it on the site before, which I know we made. I just gotta find it. I've got like a separate page for each week. Okay, going back to the 8th of December now. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Got it. All right, so let me copy this. taste this. We're going to take out the patchouli and add cinnamon and vanilla. Vinaigrette. All right, got it. Brian, here we go. We've got a fresh scent off the press. Let's see. Brian Hershey. And I got to take this. Sorry, 1 second, because it's taken the highlighting. And that's how I mark the scents that we picked, is with highlight. So, all right. So Cuban tobacco, oud, raspberry porter, warm vanilla sugar, lounging around. Got it, Brian. Thank you, sir. All right. So Michael says, what if we didn't know that in real life Votto has a disability for yelling every time he talks and sings, and he only has the ability to text in yelling caps and we're hurting his feelings? Imagine that. I could see that. You might have missed the last one. Yeah, that's all right. We got 2 scents up there for you so far. We got lavender, peppermint, eucalyptus, and vanilla, which is lights out, and lavender, vanilla, oud, patchouli, amber, frankincense, myrrh, black pepper, called the Holy Hippie. Cindy says, Tiki is all caps. Are you all caps, no action, Tiki? Vitaminos, I say. Say it was in Jay Cruz's stream. He won a giveaway. Sweet. All right. Here's another fresh scent off the press. This one is from Redneck. Just put this in here. Redneck. Bergamot. Amber. Geranium. Lavender. Honeysuckle. Dirt. White oak. The English gardener. Awesome. That will definitely smell pretty good, I think. All right, Alex has one here. This is another fresh new idea. Tangerine, vanilla, and pine. I like that. That sounds really nice, actually, that blend. And Alex, what do you want to call that? I'll go ahead and add a name to it too. That way you can put it on the bottle. It'll have a whatever name you want for it. Let's see. Puzzly Bearded says blackberry, cedar leather, oud, and South Seas, called Blackbeard. All right, let me just write that down. Blackberry, cedar leather, oud, and South Seas. Blackbeard. I'll put that in caps. So awesome. Thank you, sir. Got it. Bushy Beard has one here, and this one is cool citrus herb, clove, vanilla, just chillin'. Got it. That sounds nice. Yes, I'm with Tiki. Nate is a household name in your house. They love when Nate comes on and love when I rock Ferocious in your beard. Do I? So yeah, I was like, I used to always introduce myself as, hi, I'm Nate Powell. I own Ferocious Beard Company or whatever. Should I just say, hi, I'm Nate? You may have heard of me. No, I don't want to get cocky, but yeah, maybe as the name grows, we'll see. Hi, I'm Nate. You can call me Nate, which you can anyway, but sorry, library was from a while back, so let's go with Liberty. Okay, let me make sure that is Liberty. Where did that? Here it is. Got it. Liberty. I like that. Bearded Wolf says, call it Texas Nights. Let me see which one that is for. Oh yeah, there it is, for tobacco, sandalwood, lime. Which, if I'm correct, we actually used to have Texas Nights on the website, something called Texas Nights, but it was something a little bit different. In fact, let me check. I don't believe it's on there at the moment. So let me see. Oops. Oh, it is not at the moment, just because it had been a while since it sold. So it was one of the ones that I cut before. So it is not on the site. So we'll call that one Texas Nights. All right, let's see here. Catch up. Yeah, Texas Night is actually a wonderful scent, already named before. Not sure if it's on the site, but it is my all-time ferocious favorite. I want to. We'll have to check with, and we'll have to check with Andrew on that. He's the original creator of that. But you know, like everything else, change happens, and we made a change just because these scents weren't selling as well as the ones I wanted to promote that were selling well. So, Texas Night 2 or something like that. All right, let's see. Todd says amber, oud, black pepper, patchouli, lavender, power slave. Let me get that one written down here. Amber, oud, black pepper. I love black pepper. If you guys ever are thinking of ideas for create your own, I highly recommend black pepper. It's just such a great essential oil. Patchouli, lavender, power slave. By the way, speaking of all natural, so after I figured out what the top selling scents were and I stripped the list down to like the 15 or so top selling scents, someone wrote me and they were like, hey, do you have any that are scented with essential oils? Because it seems like everything has got fragrance all. And isn't it just kind of tells all of us about what people really like on average from beard oils. And it seems like more people like fragrance-based scents than essential oil-based scents. So I did re-add Friday Night back in because that is an all-natural. Plus our Naked, which is just an unscented, is obviously all natural. But yeah, for the most part, all the other scents are either fragrance-based entirely or a mixture of essential oils and fragrances. So I just find that just kind of interesting how that played out. Redneck says he was going to add patchouli to the English garden, but then I thought it may take away from everything. I tell you what, patchouli is a strong scent that's kind of like it's like a big bully that just sits there and takes away from everything else, in my opinion. Now, it has its place. If you're trying to put it in with an all-natural blend, say woods, patchouli, yeah, you can definitely use it, but it definitely clashes with a lot of things, in my opinion. So, Heisenberg. Oh, Alex, I got to tell you, my wife, Barb, and I have been watching Breaking Bad, and we hadn't got into it before. When it was like the thing to watch, but we've been watching it, and man, that is just a really good show. And that reminds me of, I don't know if you got the name from that or if it's from something completely different, but it just reminds me that we'll probably watch another episode tonight. We're on like season 3, episode 4, I think, right now. Heisenberg. Could have some fun too with that. Great name. Hi, I'm Nate. I'm kind of a big deal. Just the biggest deal as you, Michael. All right, Bushy's got a fresh new idea here. Let's put this down. Okay, we're talking about barbershop Sandalwood bourbon. Bergamo. Make it fade. Very cool. There was a guy that when I first started at where I worked during my day job up in Rhode Island, actually, he introduced himself as like, I won't give you his real name, but he's like, "Hi, my name is Mike Smith. Perhaps you've heard of me." Like that was his first introduction to me, and I just was like, I haven't, but like I was like, what a thing to say. Perhaps you've heard of me. Perhaps not. Puzzly Bearded has an idea here. Caribbean Escape. Caribbean Escape. Lime. That's the name of the fragrance. Lime Margarita. South Seas. And Very Sexy for Men. And it's called Island Nights. Very cool. Like it. Go with West Texas Nights. There you go. We got Texas Nights. We got West Texas Nights. We got East Texas Nights. Awesome. Got it, Wolf. Thanks, brother. Nate, the current Texas Night should be renamed and carried and promoted. It is the absolute best cologne scent you have ever smelled from any company. Thank you, Michael. That is definitely something I can certainly think about, and I have no problem doing it. It's just I strictly went with by the numbers for why I chose the scents that remained on the site, just because I just, it wasn't selling as well as the other. But that's not to say, in all fairness, that was a relatively new scent when you compare it to things like Fetish and like Havana Getaway, Savage. So you're right. It just probably didn't get the play that the others did. So Lone Star Evening. Lone Star Mode MZ. I love Breaking Bad. Yeah, it's just it's just a good show. It's a really great show. And you're watching it now. Okay, are you watching it for the first time as well? Because I mean, I can't believe I waited so long to get into it. I started to watch it and I was like, it was the first episode. I couldn't really get into it. But then I was like, usually if I watch 3 episodes and it hooks me by then I'm good. The guy who plays the DEA agent, I just think I just love watching him act. So, let's see. Can you change the name of Lights Out to Infinite Dreams? Yeah, let's see. Lights Out. Okay, let me just take this. Lights Out, we're going to change it to Infinite Dreams. And Holy Hippie to Revelations. Sure. Revelations. Todd, that's all set. The only thing I'll just ask is that next month, if you can also try to remember that, because if you say, hey, next month, can we change it to can you redo Holy Hippie? And I'm not going to find Holy Hippie here because we've called it something different. You know what I mean? So just let me know that you changed the name to Revelations and I'll find it. Yeah, you like Breaking Bad as well, too. You're here watching, but washing dishes, so can't text as much. Are you doing it the old-fashioned way, or do you got a dishwasher in there? Okay, Catholic Beard Reviews is in here. Good to see you, brother. How are you? Thank you. We're doing okay. We're doing great, actually. We're doing fine. Everyone's healthy. And still working. Barb's working. Kids are doing fine in school. So thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well. How many ideas are there now? There are 29 at the moment. Just dropping in for a second. Cool, man. It was really good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Just having fun, living the dream, It's good, though. All is good. Puzzly Bearded. Here's another one here. This is for 30. This will be the 30th scent. Whoops. Let me get back into this right square here. All right. Butterscotch. Banana. Cedar leather. Amber. Oud. And vanilla. Sunday, like the ice cream deluxe. Got it. You like Prison Break. Haven't seen that yet, but that's something I might put on next. Like after looking for, I noticed like after we start watching, Breaking Bad, and now there's like a new Breaking Bad movie. There's Better Call Saul, which I started watching that too a couple of years ago, but I didn't know at the time it was related to Breaking Bad. So I don't know. Let's see. This is a test of my text to talk. Vado is okay. You just, I have a banner for that. Where is it? Well, maybe it's not a banner. Oh yeah. This is a drama-free zone. Just saying. Old-fashioned way out in the front yard with a fire. Oh, that is the old-fashioned way. Front yard with a fire burning for hot water. Can't feel your legs, your arms. All right. Catholic likewise, brother. May God give you and your loved ones a long and healthy life. Love it. Absolutely. All right. So we have 30. We've got 30 at the moment. So let's call it at 30. We will pick. Let me bring up the little thing here. We're going to, and let me bring it up for me too, so I can actually use it. So 1, 2, 30. So let's do this. Let's pick the first one. This is again from 1 to 30. 19. So let's see what 19 was all about. 19 is bushy beards, ferociously tempting, apple, warm vanilla sugar, cinnamon leaf, and bergamot. So that is the first one we're going to pick. Let's pick the second one now. 13. 13 is Dagan BGG Beard Reviews, cedar, leather, oud, amber, and vanilla. So 13 and 19. We will definitely make those this next month, and I'll let you guys know what I think of them next time we meet, which it looks like is going to be at this moment, again, the 2nd of the month. It'll be March 2nd, which is the first Tuesday of that month. And again, don't forget, download the app if you haven't yet, because I'm going to, for every order that comes in through the app, you'll be entered to win a $50 gift card each month. So that's going to be the rolling, last orders for that month. And depending on, if we get 10 orders or 100 orders, or however many orders we get through the app, you're going to be entered into that giveaway. So, oh, Mike, I know I'm just teasing you, man. I know you're good. So yeah, congratulations. I can't wait to try making both of these. Oh, listen, Dagan, there's no name that I attached to the cedar, leather, oud, amber, and vanilla. So I will, if you're still here, which I think you are, just drop me a name that we can use for that. Otherwise, I will reach out on Instagram. Otto says, my gift card just came in. Thank you so much, man. You're welcome. Absolutely. What? Unfortunately, Otto doesn't have an inbox. It's the only way I can razz him. So, and gift cards are like cash, guys. So you can use a gift card, and if there's any discount codes you want to use on top of that, you can. So it is like cash, and you can use it for shipping if you want. And I had to kind of get smart with shipping just because shipping is getting more expensive. So the way it's set up now, so like any order over $25 is eligible for free shipping with code free shipping, or you can use a discount code. So you just got to figure out like what works best for you, your particular situation. Shipping's like $5.99. But if you're buying a bigger order that you're going to save more than that with your discount code, then use the discount code and I'll pay for shipping. But or you'll pay for shipping if you use a discount code, but you know what I mean. Just pick something that works best for you. So, all right. So let me see if Dagan. Hey, yeah. Whoops, I picked the wrong one. So Did you get my message though, Dakin? I don't see the name. If you can come up with a name for the cedar leather, oud, amber, and vanilla. I didn't, for whatever reason, I didn't see one before, so I didn't type it in. And well, that's it for the show. Other than if you guys want to hang and I have a question. How many of you guys? This is totally non-beard related, but so for years and years, I've always been a fan of Microsoft Flight Simulator. And of course, I used to fly when I was younger, so I had a little Piper Tomahawk. But of course, it was never the real thing on the simulator. I've got to tell you though, Flight Simulator 2020 works now with the Oculus Quest, which I have a Quest, and it's unbelievable. It's ridiculous. It's like you're really in the plane just about. It's like 80% being in there. It really feels like it almost. You're flying around. You can look all around you. You see your cockpit. You see like lights at night. If anybody else does Flight Simulator in VR, let me know because we'll go flying together. There's so many places to explore, and plus it uses I guess Microsoft Bing maps, so it's like you could really feel like you're flying anywhere. It's a lot cheaper than a real plane, that's for sure. So it's just fun to kind of blow off steam and go up there. So if any of you guys do Flight Simulator, even if it's not VR, let me know, and we'll try to hook up and connect online and do some flight simming. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much all I've got. Again, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment if you like this content. And again, I will try to make this happen more often than once a month. But it is what it is for now. It just kind of gives me time to do other things related to both, the business plus the family. But it's been really, it's worked out well. And I can't thank you guys all enough for your support. And remember, I put this up on the website just the other day. The power of one. There's so much potential in each of us. We can do whatever we put our minds to. And I just remind people and myself that my whole company is run by two people, me and my wife. And we don't have a real crew other than you guys are our crew, our support staff, and our fan base. And if I stopped doing this, Ferocious would cease to exist, and it's like, which I don't want to do, and I'm not going to do. And my point is, you guys all have potential, and never forget it, because sometimes people get down in the dumps, and I just want you to remember that you are amazing, and just don't forget that, because you are unique and amazing. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Jesus here in the house. What's going on, brother? Mr. Aztec. Love that name. So how's it going? Thanks for jumping in. We just picked 2 scents we're going to be making for the next month. One from Bushy Beard. Ferociously Tempting is going to be apple, warm vanilla sugar, cinnamon leaf, and bergamot. And Dagan over at BGG Beard Reviews, cedar leather, oud, amber, and vanilla. So, all right. Everybody's jetting on me here. So, which is fine. Great show. I was looking forward to it. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. All right, guys. That's it for me tonight. Hope you guys all have a wonderful couple of days, and we will hopefully see you Friday on the Ferocious Friday Free for All. Have a good one. Bye-bye.